Hello, my name's Tyler.
My name's Matthew, and this is our catapult presentation. So, I should say catapults. We have two catapults. All right. So, here's our social contract. I won't go too in depth in this. Of course, our group members are Tyler, Matthew, and Max. Unfortunately, Max could not make it today. He did not make it to the Zoom meeting, so it's just me and Tyler today. And here are our rules. So, our defined problem. So, we have made it to the final stage of our catapult designs, and we must now create both models in Fusion 360 and organize our views on a title block sheet. So our small catapult will be laser cut and limited to an 8 by 5 inch or 8.5 by 11-inch area. It'll be similar to our first design in terms of scale and field tested and tracked by launching small candy pumpkins. However, on the contrary, our large catapult will be using our own materials and it'll be limited to a 5 foot by 5 foot area. It's dissimilar to our smaller design and tweaked to work at a larger scale. And it'll be field tested and tracked by instead of launching small pumpkins, not candy pumpkins, but actual big pumpkins. And here's our journal entries for generate concepts. Here's just a few of our drawings and concepts and stuff, and I just put it all in one slide. And here are our actual 3D models. So our idea was that we wanted to kind of honor our original design, but make it more advanced. And so here are all of our design concepts, and we will now explain them. Tyler.
Yes, first design is mine is trebuchet, traditional trebuchet, big thing, heavy thing, and a pouch. But instead of just a normal pouch, it actually has Velcro at the bottom that opens up so it can actually get the full force of the pumpkin out as fast as possible.
My design is very interesting. Now, the idea is that there's a hook on the end. You can kind of see it. And it attaches to the little stick thing you see. And basically, you put like a giant rubber band or a bungee cord or something between it, and you pull it back, and you go, and you launch it. And it has a little dowel in the middle that you just spin. Of course, this sounds kind of realistic. I don't think we really want a stick that spins, so that was just a concept design. And Max is not here to tell us about his design, but it looks interesting. All right, here are our small catapult designs, Tyler.
Mine is basically what we did originally with the flat bottom, where it's as small and simplistic as possible. And but instead of a spoon, I had the actual wood divot a bit. That's where you see the two pieces behind it. That was best to going like triangulate. Other than that, it's relatively the same.
Here's my design. My design basically is kind of keeps the dowel and the hook theme. Basically, it spins on the dowel, and it has two hooks on the end that it attaches to, two rubber bands, and you pull it back, and it goes and flings, and there's a little spoon on it that holds the item. And there's those two little knobs here as well. And once again, Max is not here to tell us about his design, but he had something going. All right. So the plan was my design's gonna be used for the small catapult, and I will take charge of that. I will work on that. But really, our big design, our main design, all of us in the group will pitch materials for it, and we'll work on it, build it together. And as we build, if we need to make any changes during the process, that's absolutely fine, and we'll work as we go. So here's the small catapult design. This is the design sheet for it. You can see all angles here and all the measurements. So our materials are the 4/4 inch plywood, thin wooden dowel, two small hooks, super glue, small candy pumpkins, and laser cutter, obviously. Tyler?
Yeah, same thing that you would use for basic property, except I guess rope and pumpkins. Pumpkins instead of candy pumpkins, a lot of screws, two by fours, the small pouch, Velcro included. Other than that, basic things that you would use for like a table.
Yeah, lots of screws and power tools. All right, so we don't really have anything in our construction test, but we do have this little prototype design that Tyler made. Um, and the actual build will be next quarter, though, of course. So, evaluate solution. Titus said that Tyler's prototype design was ingenious, that one you just saw. And towards the beginning, Ethan Miller said, my concept design was going in a similar direction as his own. It was very simplistic. He liked the hook mechanism. He said Tyler's design was interesting. It had a unique hinge system. And he was a little bit confused about Max's design and wondering how it works. So, when we were conceptualizing, things were kind of disorganized. We all had multiple ideas. We weren't really communicating very well. And there was no clear design solution. We were eventually able to align our ideas, and we came up with two final designs for our catapults, which is great. Unfortunately, I was the only one who had Fusion 360, so I had to do all the design sheet work, but it worked out in the end. And that is our presentation. Thank you for watching. Bye.